Okay, here we go. Here we go. So let me just start that up again. Hello everyone, I'm here back with another stream, and last time we left off with these two, they were kind of like looking for sediment, because they kind of got trapped on the other side of the world, and sediment is what powers their transportation, but the guy wasn't having it, so he was being pretty rude to them, being like, out. This is precious stuff, you can't find it here. So this is what we left off on. Oh. Let's get straight into it. Good grief. Can't believe this is happening. We put in so much effort to stabilize that mana stream. Why has all this happened? What's the matter, milady? I just feel so disgusted at myself. What brought this on all of a sudden? I've heard stories about them, about people who suffer because there's enough mana. My father told me those stories, like they were worlds away from us. When I heard about them, none of it felt real to me, and I didn't know what to think of it. After hearing the shopkeeper tell all this, all I thought was, good thing I wasn't born in a place like this. How do I put it? I wasn't even thinking about how to solve the problem, or how to lend a hand to them. The very first thing I thought of was myself. The fact that all I'm thinking is of myself. I know absolutely nothing about this world, and I'm the princess of an entire country? It's ridiculous. Well, sometimes you have to be a little selfish, but not too selfish, you know, because you gotta care for the people, man. As humans, we're insensitive to suffering and misfortune that we ourselves are not experiencing. Besides, in our current state, we don't have the luxury to extending a helping hand to anyone, even if they're right here beside us. I don't think you should burden yourself with the thought too much. I know, but I just can't shake this feeling of self-loathing. Well, yeah, don't hate yourself for it, fam. I mean, we all got our quirks. So, don't have to hate yourself for it. Say, Fitona. Yes? The world isn't so small after all. Indeed. I too felt the same way. Yeah, it's pretty big. Excuse me. What? Oh, no, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I messed up. Who are you? And you look relatively like these people, except not fancy. Whoa, what a scare. What in the... I can't sense their presence at all. Sorry if this is sudden, but would you two happen to be from an outside country? Or, we... oh no, they look at me really suspiciously right now. Oh, that's right, where are my manners? My name is... Do you not know your name? It's Rune. Sorry for surrounding you like that. As an apology, please let me show you around town. Rune? No. No, sorry, I stuttered. It's just Rune. Oh, I know, it's just teasing. Teasing someone with such an old-fashioned joke. Just trust me, I'm not anyone suspicious. Really, you couldn't find anyone plain or normal. I'm like one of those extras in crowds, and, well, you look like a protagonist a little bit, so gotta say you're a little wrong on that one, Famu. What is up with this girl? Thanks, but no thanks. You clearly have some hidden agenda. What are you really after? I'm not after a single thing. I'm not going after you or anything at all, really. What the heck am I saying? I think she's bringing herself up too much. Oh. Well, okay, me not having a single ulterior motive might be just a little bit of a lie. I suppose I'm just making myself even look even more suspicious, huh? Yeah, you're just digging your own grave, Missy. That, and you've basically confessed to having an ulterior motive. I do, but it's nothing bad at all. Just thought I was gonna guide you around town and slowly get you to open up to me. And then I gently try to get some stories about the outside, or something. Really, totally harmless I'm not liking what you're selling. Is that it? Is this dagger a little for me? Yeah, just so you know, I'm not normally this awkward, really. So, if you could please stop staring at me with this intense pity, we could end this with my self-esteem taking a huge hit, and I'd really appreciate that. You're a nervous wreck, fam. Could you give us one moment? Sure. Maybe we should take her up on our offer, Retona. But she doesn't look like a bad person. She certainly doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions, but it's not the only thing I can sense. I can't even sense any life from her. What do you propose, my lady? Fidget. So it's kinda like, my gut. My plans are coming in. They're aligning in pieces. I don't know. She's just showing us around town. Why not? Some other stuff we need to get too. Understood. We'll see how it goes. If she starts to get too suspicious, we should depart from her as soon as possible. What if she asks for our names? Doesn't use any pseudonyms, to make sure we don't end up being unable to respond when called. As long as we don't reveal our family names, it should be alright. Got it. Has the decision been reached? Yeah, Rune, was it? Yes, but could you please not say it out loud? It's a little embarrassing, maybe, I guess. Would you like us to call you differently then? Oh, let's go with Rune. Alright, nice to meet you, Rune. Please. Enough of that joke. It gets old, fam. Let me just move this to the side for a sec. I like how the music's all, I love how the music's all intense and stuff. Oh, I should probably turn down that music though, because last time I used it, it got copyrighted like a B, so might as well turn it down. Okay, enough of that joke. Okay, let's get the tour started. Sure thing, ask me anything. Anything you'd like to. Wow, what a lovely smile. I wonder how old she is. Everyone just dots. Oh, your name's Selphine? Oh, what a wonderful name. I'm gonna turn this down a huge notch because apparently they can sense it like devils. Last video I had to even change my voice because you could hear the music behind it. Why, thank you. I really like to name myself, so feel free to call me that. Okay, what did she call her? Okay. Yeah, Selphine, okay. I thought she did like a new nickname or something. Okay. People from other countries have such marvelous names. So can I have your name? It's Retona. Sorry for staring you down so much earlier. I do apologize. No, not at all. There's no need to apologize to someone like me. Wow, now I have a better look at her. She's really beautiful too. What is it? Nothing. Just admiring how beautiful you two are. She just flat says it. What the heck am I even mouthing about now? Thank you, but you know, Rune, you're far prettier than I am. Really? Eh? No way. You may say that, but you're way more beautiful than I could be, Selphine. Really? That's not true at all. Now, is it, Retona? I prefer that you don't put me on the spot and make me choose between only yes and no. By the way, sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but we're in need of a few things. Yes. You weren't able to find what you wanted at the pawn shop earlier, right? Pawn shop? Rune, don't tell me you were there. Yes, I happened to overhear. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. There just weren't any other customers, so I ended up hearing it all. It really does have no sense in life, her. Well, apparently she's like the wind. Maybe she has something involving that. isn't exactly a good way to put it, but she's like a talking corpse. So, what exactly are you looking for? Ah, right. You need to make preparations for a long journey back home. A map, some water, rations, a number of other things. Wow, you sure sound like travelers already. Alright then, I know quite a lot of great shops, so I'll do my best and show you around. Huh? Hey, wait, we need some cinnamon clothes first. Hey, Ritona, hurry up. We're gonna go without you. But we sure got quite a lot, didn't we, Ritona? And we've kept well within our budget. We still have over 300 gallows left. You know, actually, the townspeople here do me a lot of favors and stuff. So, if there's anything else you need, feel free to let me know. You aren't pressed for time or anything, Rune. Oh, not at all. Today's my day off, so I'll be with you every step of the way. I'm the one who proposed the idea anyway. Please, don't hold back. Ooh, I'll go ruthless on you. I can't roll my tongue, so that just sounded awful. Okay. But now, Ritona, we've just gotten just about everything we need, right? No, we're missing some things. Huh? Have you forgotten our original plan? Oh, sediment ain't clothes, right? Well, whatever. Rune. Yes. Are there any stores here that handle sediment? Sediment, you say? After having heard from the pawn shop owner, I think that's a fairly clear idea about whole this. I have a fairly clear idea about whole. I don't know. I can't speak today. I have a fairly clear idea about how this whole area is like. I do know a place that has some, but when it comes to something as precious as sediment, I don't think you can get any. I can get you any VIP discounts. It'll probably set you back quite a lot. Not an issue. Just show us the way around would be more than enough. She's right. You've already helped us out so much. We should be bad asking for even more than you. Is that so? Alright then. Well then, I guess I'll just help a little bit. Please follow me. Well, are we gonna get what we look for? Is it a boy or a girl? I gotta come up with a voice for this one. Welcome, oh my, a lovely trio of lovely ladies today. What a surprise. Hello. Good day to you. What may I do for you today? Is the manager here? The manager, you say? Sorry, but I need to know what your business here is. Well, you know, yeah, because you're gonna predict every one of my moves, yeah, right? Rune approached the salesperson and whispered in his ear. And suddenly, Mr. Shevitz. I tried to pronounce that. Shevitz? I'm gonna say Shevitz. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. The salesperson's face turned pale and dashed to the back of the store. Forgive me for the delay. Even if that clerk didn't know any better, I apologize for his rudeness. Oh no, he wasn't rude at all. Mr. Shevitz, my goodness. You should have contacted us earlier. Then we could have prepared to welcome. Wait, aren't you? Manager inspected every detail on Rune's face. Oh no, I'm here for a specific reason. A specific reason? Like a surprise inspection? Manager suddenly goes off on a tangent just by Rune mentioning a specific reason, but she quickly corrects him. No, I'm not here for that, not at all. Just what is this with this conversation? Is she like an inspector or something? I see now, so it's for your companions. I didn't mean to raise a ruckus here. I apologize if we caused you any trouble. Oh no, not at all. Any friend of Shevitz is as good as a business partner of ours. Business partner? Oh, Ritona, you want some class 4, right? Ah, yes, you're looking for some sediment, yeah? You're looking for some sediment then? Class 4 sediment is somewhere in the storage. Please give me a moment. They've been fairly priced based on the current market value as well. Hey you, get the sediment. Have the guards open storage A. Understood. Well ladies, instead of standing around here, why don't we head on inside to the VIP lounge? Eh? VIP lounge? Please feel free to. Just pretend you're doing me a favor and letting me serve you to the fullest. This sure turned out to be a pretty big deal, huh, Ritona? Yeah. I don't know what this sediment looks like, but it's probably more valuable than, like, life itself. Jesus. Oh, wait, what? There's nothing visual you missed. It's just me basically reading off stuff in there in the store. Yeah, you didn't miss anything bad. So, well, anything spoiler. Or important, though. Just listen to my voice and everything will be alright. I apologize for the long delay. Here are 4 cuts of class 4 that you requested. I also brought cuts of class 3 to 1 as well. Please take your time. Thank you. Such beautifully crafted cases. I'm sure the contents are even more valuable. Let's see about that. This is terrible. All the sediment looks like nothing but plain old rock. Sediment can be divided into 2 general categories. One kind has slowly absorbed the mana present in the ground over a long period of time, natural sediment. It's practically just rock that absorbed a mixture of all 5 kinds of mana: pyro, aqua, terra, aero, and void. The other kind is natural sediment, which has undergone a treatment process, allowing it to be filled with mana to be used for various kinds of craft. This is referred to as crafter's sediment. When referring to sediment, it's usually the latter. Once filled with mana, crafter's sediment is ranked according to how much the mana is stored inside remains unchanged. For low quality cut, such as class 4 or 5, regardless how pure the mana is used in filling stone, it will end up changing into another kind of mana. This is referred to as impurification. Here's a lesson, folks. Write this down. Make sure you're not losing anything. For example, even after filling a stone with 100% aqua mana, it might turn to 80-20 mix of aqua and terra. Being exposed for a long time, it's the same type of mana that will end up leaving it slightly aligned toward that type of mana. This kind of natural mana will end up causing the sediment's class to decrease regardless of how much processing is done, as it will make using Kravit that will require proper ratios and much harder to use. Hence, it is common practice for class 1 sediment to fill with only 100% purified mana when sold. Purified mana, not having any attribute, is the easiest to impurify. To prove that a cut or sediment is of high level of purity, filling it with purified mana is the fastest way to go about it. You write that down? I got mana. Okay. I think that's all we need to know. There's mana. There's a couple types of mana. The sediment that the store manager referred to as class 1 has some slight impurities in it. This normally would never be classified as class 1. Probably closer to class 2. Well, even putting all that pretentious monologue aside, not the best way to put it, but seeing the strange juxtaposition of exquisitely made cases like these stuffed with sediment and quality is poor, it's just laughable. It's like stuffing a solid gold case with a pile of acorns that some child picked off the ground. The only one worth anything seems to be this class 3 cut. It appears to be the one most true to this given class. You have a keen eye for quality, miss. I would expect nothing less from an acquaintance with Mr. Shevevitz. Still, the commits of this cut are also strange. Just how did they process for it to become like this? Sediment is processed in such a way that when filled with mana, the mana can be retained without seeping out. This process is referred to as a commit. The way it's tied off, so to speak, shows you the kind of character of whoever did the processing. Wow, that's amazing, Ritona. You can tell just by looking? Well, yes, to some extent. What's the price for this class 3? Oh yes, here are our rates. Excuse me? That's a lot. This is on a totally different level. Huh? Really? I think the prices are pretty normal though. I do believe these prices reflect the current market value. Now that I see what the owner of the pawn shop meant, with prices like these, there's no way any normal shop could deal with this product. This class 2 here. What's with this strange commit? In the class 3 and this class 4, all their commits are just... Is there something wrong, man? No, well, it seems like the same person formed the commits, but the way they just done it... How do I explain it? Just complicated, I suppose. It's needlessly complex. Normally you would seal them up like this. You remove the commit in order to use them, so common practice is tie them off as simply as possible, though exceptions exist when they are intentionally made up complicated and difficult to use. Oh my, just such amazing insight. Truly in awe. Is something the matter? These are prototypes formed by the latest compressor on the market. Their selling point is that their monocompression rate is double that of the previous models, but the commit ended in an incredibly complex. The seal, being so complicated to remove, makes it more difficult to operate, but we have taken that into consideration and lowered the prices accordingly. However, these sediments will not be used for manic rabbit anyway, so most of our customers have mentioned that aspect is not to have been created so faithfully. Unless you mean to say, you don't plan simply admiring these, but do you intend to use them? No, What's the matter? What exactly is this compressor? Huh? Well, it's a device that extracts mana from the mana stream and compresses it into sediment. A device? Do you mean to say that these commits were created by a machine? Well, yes, and what about it? So these sediments were not filled by actual humans? Ritona. Oh my. Oh, Ritona, that was a good one. Oh. What a provocative joke. Your delivery was just so realistic, I was completely taken aback. Real imported sediment for crafters is far too great in value. And besides, in this day and age, you have all these rumors here and there. You're totally right on the money. Wait, the avant-garde joke for a friend of the good sir. Dear me. Good sir? Oh no. What? Sorry, but we need to get going. What seems to be the matter? I'm so sorry, but I remember we have an urgent errand to run. Anyway, if you'll excuse us... Hey, wait. Okay, what are you doing? Fam, we were just about to buy some crappy sediment. What was that all of a sudden? Oh, what a scare. This is the second time today. Sorry, but the man's just pretty perceptive. Perceptive? Oh, it's nothing, just talking to myself. Please don't mind what I said at all. In any case, Rune, there seems to be a better way to change the topic of the conversation. Well, yeah. I'm just not really good when it comes to that kind of stuff. So you're the type who can't tell a lie. You're a real enigma, you know that? Enigmatic? I sure hope you didn't mean enigmatic in a bad way. But really, that sediment was just far too expensive. And how could we possibly buy some now? I apologize for that. I should have asked you about your budget beforehand. Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. There's nothing you need to apologize for at all. She's right. We're the one imposing on you. But honestly, if that's expensive for you, I don't think you'll be able to get any sediment anywhere in town. When he said that he studied the market for the prices, he was pretty right on the money. Is that so? This is a problem. If they need the top tier quality sediment, I think they're probably gonna have to move towns, fam. And they're probably gonna have to spend a hell of money. I hope Sophie and I don't end up getting separated then. Anyway, putting that aside, Rune, do you mind if I ask you something? Yes? Wherever we go, everyone seems to know who you are. Are you some kind of celebrity in town or something? Huh? I've noticed that too. The salesperson and manager immediately treat us differently after seeing you and hearing who you are. Are you from a well-to-do household here? Oh, no, not at all. Well, it's just that the work I do here is a little special. Rather, it's something I'd like, not something I like to talk about, and it's a pretty unique way of making a living in this place. Special works that you'd rather talk about the others? So I'm guessing you're a prostitute? I was thinking of the exact same thing. Stop stealing my words, bruh. No, not even close. How did you even come to that conclusion in the first place? Huh? Well, it was the first thing that came to my mind. I like you. You're basically me. Hey, Return, are you okay? Ugh, I'm choking on my own saliva. Good grief, the way you managed to make the connection just because of the word unique makes you even more unique. Well, in any case, the sun's about to set. Oh, that's right, you wanted to hear about how it's like outside, didn't you? What? Late? Huh? But you still haven't finished all your shopping. Once you get the last thing on the list closed, then we can go have some dinner. If you don't mind, then we can have it together, and I'll tell you all sorts of stories over that. Hey, you don't mind, do you, Ritona? Huh? No, I don't. Are you serious? Really, I wouldn't want to intrude or anything. Of course you aren't. It was a promise between us friends, right? Aw, it's so cute. They're making friendships already. Eh? Come on, Ritona, let's go. Huh? Okay. We're friends. There's a signboard hung at the front of the clothier. Sign reads, Groklee's Apparel. Glad to be close. Glad to be close. They're glad to be close, it seems. So they are. The sign sure gets on my nerves. Still, it's a little early to be closing up shop, isn't it? I'm sorry, we should have come here earlier. The stares from everyone around us as we were shopping were becoming too difficult to bear. We simply just stand out too much. It doesn't look too different. I mean, you look pretty different, but not too different that I would like stare at you. There isn't a single person in town wearing a cloak. A black cloak is a necessity for a monocrafter and is generally a part of most formal wear outfits. Furthermore, what I'm wearing now identifies me as a royal guardian, the most formal of such outfits. And Selphine's wearing a peach-colored dress. It really sticks out. Apparently what a princess would dress with. I should be alright for another night. Once we get in the inn, I can just scrub the clothes clean. Laundry is one thing, but I'd really like to take a nice hot bath. And I would like to see said bath. Haha, hey. We did sleep outdoors last night after all. What should we do? Should we head into the inn first? No, there should be a lot of places to eat nearby, right? It'd be a hassle to head back here anyway, so let's just have some food first. Yay! Yay, so she says. You're sure excited, Selfie. I'm just so excited to try another country's cuisine. I was just about to ask if she'd forgotten that we were swept away from our country, but I restrained myself. If she can forget about everything that's happened, just for now, why not? She'll end up remembering it all as we go to sleep anyway. About Rosinghide and her people. I had just been Selfie and I today. I'm sure she wouldn't be this bright and cheerful. I'm glad that Rune accompanied us today. Oh, we got a friend. Rune, your gelato looks delicious. Huh? Oh, yes, it's very tasty and cold and red. What does the color have to do with the flavor? Now you two, why are you spoiling your appetites just before dinner? On the way, the two were enjoying ice cream that they purchased from a vendor that had a frozen treat stand. To be specific, Selfine's was milk flavored and Rune's was strawberry. Because we're hungry. I suppose that's true. I mean, eating is a part of survival, fam. At least she has an appetite. Well then, I guess we really should have us some dinner. Yeah, I'm super hungry. Alright then, what would you like to eat? I want to eat something nice and hot. Something hot. If that's the case... Rune, she's a real mystery. We've only just met, but I can't help but feel totally relaxed around her. A person this free of malice is certainly a rarity. Whoa. Ah, no, I just dropped my ice cream. I'm not gonna think about the way she's just slightly off. It makes me suspicious of her motives. I'm not. Something troubling you, Retona? You're making a pained expression. No, that is just... Sorry. What's this about all of a sudden? Good evening, ladies. Just as we were conversing, a barker approached us. What the hell's a barker? Boy. Abel's Travender got discounts this whole week. Stop by and have a look if you like. Abel's Tavern, eh? It's a tavern at the edge of the town, pretty famous since a long while back. A tavern, ergo, a bar, place for drinks. And we just got some new ale up tap. And to celebrate, we've got everything on 30% off. Retona, did you hear that? 30%! 30 whole percent! 30%. She said someone would never expect to hear from a princess who's lived... She said something one would never expect to hear from a princess who's lived in the royal palace all her life. Well, we can't buy any sediment, but we have more than enough money to get food, so why don't we go to a more typical restaurant instead of a tavern? That is true, and the place is quite the peculiar atmosphere. Well, then take this. He hands Rune a small slip of paper. Special coupon reserved for only lovely ladies such as yourself. Another 20% off. Half off everything. Tavern, forward march. What? You fall for it just because of a discount? She's never lived a life of wanting. Just where does this sense of chasing savings come from? Ah, plot. Basically, yeah. You weren't raised to be like this. You just sound like our mom. A tavern, forward, march. Selfie seems pretty up for it, so why don't we just take a look at least? Would you like me to show you the way? Whoa. It's a pain to think any further. I'll just let Selfie take the reins on this one. After a short walk, we emerge in decidedly darker, dingier part of town. The ambience of the entire place was in stark contrast with the central district of town where we stopped earlier in the day. There was a slight air of danger that wafted around. We would even think of passing through an alleyway if it was a shortcut to someplace. This place had a dark, desolate feel to it. Whoa, looks like things are getting pretty interesting. I wouldn't say interesting is the right word for this place. Rune suddenly walks ahead of us. My lady, are you sure you want to have dinner in a place like this? What's wrong with it? What's wrong, you say? Doesn't anything come to mind just looking around? Scary, for one. Scary? Ah, I see. Not really, no. I mean, you're here with me. What's wrong with Retona? Nothing. Just, you might want to exercise a little more caution's all. I'll be fine. I doubt Rune will bring us anywhere dangerous. Besides, even if something does happen, you're right here by my side. It'll be alright. Well. You never know in a place that you've never been to and it's halfway across the world from any other protection. Goodness gracious. After 10 or so minutes, we arrive at an absurdly large building. Here we are. This is Ivel's Tavern. We follow after Rune, pushing the doors open, and... Ooh, a crowd. And a huge tree. This is quite a unique place. Whoa, hey Retona, look, it's like super amazing. It certainly is. I'm awestruck. Ivel's Tavern. The huge wooden structure has an aroma of smoke and wood chips drifting through the air. It's like one of those taverns you hear in fairy tales. Wow, Retona, what is all of this? Selfie squatted down and stared at what lay spread out all across the floor. The floor is covered in some kind of sawdust or shells of some sort, leaving the original flooring completely concealed. Sure is a pretty interesting place, right? Have a look at that. Rune pointed toward the middle of the building. What? That's enormous. The interior of the structure extends all the way to 3 whole stories, resembling a coliseum of sorts. Spiral staircase using a large tree as a motive extended all the way to the top floor. Stairs were using for delivering orders and such. Is that a real tree? Oh, look at it again. The large tree's canopy reaches all the way to the top, acting as a ceiling for the uppermost floor. You wouldn't notice until you get a closer look, but you can see the night sky through the gaps between the leaves of the tree. It is indeed. The entire place is constructed around this tree. That's interesting. This actually reminds me of a place in a town near me called, I'm trying to think of it. It's like Texas Rollback, I believe. I haven't been there in years. It kind of reminds me of that, except more adult. Like, you used to get, like, there are, like, barrels everywhere, and you get, like, nuts, and you, like, break them, and you can just throw the shells on the floor, and it's just, like, everything was just shells, and it just felt, like, kind of, like, earthy and natural, and it was kind of weird. I haven't been there in a while. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I mean, it's alright. Okay, that's amazing, marvelous, truly marvelous, isn't it, Rune? But what are they gonna do when it rains? The interior was lined with casks and casks of alcohol. It seemed to reach all the way to the 3rd floor. Do the casks serve as some kind of divider? Truly befuddling architectural design. This place is one of Kadia's main attractions. The brewery at Avos is responsible for producing 60% of all liquor in Sector 3. Brewery, you say? Behind those casks is a brewery, separate from the tavern itself. Is that so? Suddenly, hey everyone, listen up. We hear a voice from above, resonating through the entire tavern. Well, apparently he shut everyone up. Yep, skidoo. And the entire place falls silent. As we look up, we see a man standing on the railing of the 2nd floor, glass of beer in hand. Oh hey, you got a little thing. Today I've gotten myself canned off from work, and I don't ever have to see that damn boss man ever again. Time for a celebratory drink, all you bastards in the tavern. You next drink on me, good old Hurt Swan. Well, everybody gets free drinks. Hey, ain't that boss man of yours, your old man? You damn right he is, stupid old coot. I bet you're old begging the head back tomorrow, or the day after. Oh, bite me like hell, I'ma do that. Keep it coming, Hurt Swan. Here's some more free booze. Sure, more free booze for ya. Just give me a job first. Hey, if you get fired, just how the hell are you gonna pay for the booze after you've given out? Well, of course you can tell I can't. Well, of course I sure as hell can't, you numbskull. Looks like I'm washing dishes for you for a month. Wow, Hurt Swan, you're such a generous gent. Oh, is that so? Then why don't you marry me? Over my dead body. What the hell is this place? Alright, bottoms up everyone. Every single person in the tavern goes, woohoo, as they all share a hearty toast, the cheers roaring with an intensity that shook you to the core. Welp. This place sure is something. It seems like she's like, I think she's having the time of her life. That's just how the place is, so I suppose you two, it might be a little, well, I'm already used to it, so I don't mind, but Selphine might not yet be ready for a place like this. We gotta find a quieter place. I love it! What? Oh no. She's got that sparkle in her eyes. Retona, let's eat here, okay? It looks so fun here. But it looks kind of it looks like some kind of trouble popped up. Waiter, I'd like a table for 3, please. In an instant, Selphine vanishes from my sight. Oh yes ma'am. A little busy here, so could you just seat yourselves in the booth inside? Aye, wee. Jesus Christ. Wait, Selphine. Oh, what? Really? We're eating here? Well, GG. Well played. Good grief. Penchant for merrymaking just runs in a Rune had blood. Let me just get comfy because I can smell something happening. Probably. Just what do you plan to do if something happens? I whisper to Selfie. Huh, we'll be fine. I mean, everyone's having so much fun. It doesn't even make any sense. I really love places like these. They're so fun and warm and cozy. King Velahar had this side to him. He didn't place any justice between himself and his people. The king was close to his citizens. On the surface, you'd think it was a wonderful, charming thing. However, things weren't actually that simple. Royalty must always stand atop others, but without a strong, charismatic presence, the citizenry would become uneasy. The king who is friendly with his citizens is nothing but the stuff of fantasy. From what I've heard, King Velahar is quite troubled with this during his youth. There has to be an appropriate distance between a leader and his followers, otherwise that relationship will cease to be. Sooner or later, Selfie has come to that realization as well. Should I caution her? Take a quick glance at Selfie behind me. Selfie stuffed her mouth with walnuts, looking happy but oh so undignified. This stuff's pretty good. Putana, this stuff's pretty good. Don't be so happy over some walnuts. A hamster's in our midst. A princess like her is enjoying something so pedestrian. So I find this scene kind of cute. Just gotta lay loose sometime. Selfie has such a carefree smile on her face, more so than usual. She sure is nuts for those walnuts. You know, I got a cup. I'm not gonna continue that. Selfie, your face looks so funny. Rune laughs. Delish. And Selfie laughs along with her. Oh, you can just toss the shells into the floor. Whoa, I see. So all the stuff on the floor is those shells. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Ritona? Magnificent. Well, never mind. She's having fun anyway. Really though, it's been so long since I've come here. Did you come here regularly before? Nope, just once, a while back. Is that so? Well, I suppose that makes sense. These kinds of places don't suit you well at either, Rune. You think so? Isn't the kind of the place a girl all by herself would go to? Well, I suppose that is true. Oh, right. How do we even order food? Point taken. You look at that menu chosen from there. Everything that's being served is written there. Rune hands me a thick booklet placed on the edge of Mateo. Whoa, it's so thick. What is this? I shouldn't say this joke. I might get banned. These drawings are pretty impressive. The rumor had numerous drawings of some of the dishes. It's not watercolor. It looks somewhat like graphic lead, but there's color. This is the other pole, so they couldn't have used mana to make these either. So what kind of drawing techniques do they employ to come up with such realistic pictures? Ink. The level of detail present in these drawings is beyond what human hand can reach or achieve. Those aren't drawings, but what we call photographs. Photographs? Yes, actually. Do you not have menus where you come from? How do you order things then? Huh? Well, yeah. Normally it's a setup such that whenever you enter the establishment, a common private line would be activated, and lists of ingredients would flow into your conscious. Just by entering the shop, you already know everything they serve. There'd be no point in leaving these bundles of paper at every table. That's kinda weird, just be like, walk through the door, menu in your eyes. It's kinda weird. Menu, eh? Pretty inefficient way of doing things. Yeah, because every place just has a place where you just zap your freaking menu into your head. But they have no choice, there's no mana here. That is Something similar to this. We have a lot of small establishments from where we are. It's usually a strong, large display for hung just above the kitchen. Apparently, that's how it was like before the advent of Comcraft. I've only ever seen mock-ups of it, though. These cultural differences sure are interesting, huh? Even with something as simple as this. Yeah, our countries definitely are different from each other. Now, should we eat? I can feel a strange aura from beside me. But the selfie looks completely different. Her eyes are so affixed to the menu with the expression more serious than I've ever seen. Could it be, I say, those eyes, or one's able to see things that no normal person could see? Stern, dignified, clear eyes. The eyes of royalty. Has she finally awakened? But why now? Why here? Oh, what's the matter, milady? I feel her gaze pierce my very being. Well, what's wrong, Selfie? Tona. Rune. Yes. I can't read this menu. Well, I suppose that much was obvious. We relied on Rune this entire time, so I didn't realize until now we can't actually read the language. Oh, well, yep, skiddly-doo. Jesus Christ. Erratum is you can only interpret what's audible, not written. Okay, Miss Selfie. If you could just told me, then I would gladly help you read. So please, don't make such a scary face. Okay, thanks. Selfie doesn't even notice. Really, she's only gotten pale from seeing her expression. Well, okay. Aw, that's cute. I'll take everything. No, you won't. Absolutely not. Everything looks so delicious I can't decide. So how do you plan to eat? You're gonna get fat. I'll be fine. I'm already this hungry. That's no excuse. But Britona, look, everything looks so tasty. That doesn't mean we can't just order every little thing. Oh, then how about ordering the sampler then? As many of the items in the menu, but in bite-sized portions. I'll take that then. I'd like something easy on the stomach. Is there anything like that? A dish that's easy to adjust. Well, it's really just soup, I suppose. And I'll go with that. Jesus. Line of servers brought each and every single dish on the menu to our table. Wow, this looks amazing. Sophie's order of samplers completely covered the entire table. This is quite a lot of food. Did she even finish all this? It looks delicious. Mind your manners. Aw, come on, lighten up, Britona. Time to get some grub. Sophie's so excited that her persona's already giving way. You two are just too funny. Don't tell me you're actually traveling at entertainers. Funny? Absolutely not. Oh, Britona, are you alright with just soup? Is that gonna be enough for you? Ah, yes, I'd like something light for tonight. It might be because the flow of mana here is weak, but I have no appetite. Britona, if you don't eat anything, you won't get any energy. I realize that, my lady. But honestly, I just can't get rid of this feeling of languidness. I don't particularly feel bad, but the chill you feel right before a strong fever sets in. Feeling your very bones weakening. Oh, right. They said the discounts were to celebrate the new ale, right? How about we try some of that? Oh, what? Britona, are you alright with ale? That's a mighty fine question there, Rune. I need to hide everything now. Britona can match her drink with any man, even one bigger than he. That's funny. She's probably gonna get real drunk. One of them's gonna get real drunk if they have ale. I panic and cover Selfie's mouth. I'd rather she not say too much. Huh? Britona, are you a heavy drinker? No, not in the slightest. Indeed she is. Joan's a real aficionado of alcohol. Something escaped my grasp and proclaims that in a loud voice. There's no need to shout. we should really order some. Here they say alcohol is the best medicine. I'm sure it'll help you feel better. And Eiffel Tavern's ale is really famous. I've always wanted to try it myself too. Is it alright for me to do something so imprudent? Excuse me, waiter, I'll take 2 steins of your new ale. Wait, since when were you the one in charge of ordering? How sly. Now I'll have a glass of pomegranate juice. You got it, just a moment. And there it is. In less than 10 seconds, he casually pours beer into a couple of steins. Starting off with some ale, ladies. You all look pretty young too. Beer that the new brews always sell it quickly. I figured we ought to have a head start. You sure did. They're nice and cold thanks to our new aqua box. Enjoy. Who's drunk now? Or, okay, they haven't drank yet. Okay, let's toast to our new friendship. I'd drink to that. 3 of us clink our glasses together. Oh, this is good. Really good. There's a few places where you can get brewed this good in Rising High. Wow, wonderful. It's the first time all day I've seen you relax like this. It is? Have I been on edge all day? You were totally serious the whole day. Is that so? I must have been more tired than I realized. Yeah, you gotta lighten up, my fams. Phew, that was delicious. It sure was. Perhaps because of the ale, I was able to eat much more than I thought I could. Well then, let's settle the bill and head off back to that. Famu, please? What the? That sounded like a lot of glassware shattering nearby. Yeesh. What's going on? Please wait here, you two. Leap out of my seat and head toward the sound. You better keep your word. That's what a real man does. Right? Right? Don't give me that bull about being a man when you can't even pay for your own drink, you mooch. That Hirschman fellow from earlier is quarreling with a man much larger than him. The hell did you say? Oh, the hell did you say to me? You little... The man smashed a wooden table twice as thick as his arm in two like it was nothing. What's with that man? A subject. Both of you, please stand back. Perfect timing. I've always wanted to see how this body of mine is gonna work on a living, breathing person. What? What the heck? The man pulled out a cask from the packed wall, just using one hand without breaking a sweat. Then, hey, what are you up to? Hey. He lifts the cask overhead, size even larger than his entire body. It's that cask full of alcohol? It was a surreal scene. So surreal that just jeering bystanders were all silenced. Don't tell me you're gonna hurl that thing at me. Are you gonna kill a man over some lousy tab? Yeah, I will. That'll teach you to run your mouth off. Hey, what the hell you do? Shut up. He flung an empty stool in the air as he was shouting in response. The heavy parcel zoomed through the air in a straight line. The waiter just barely managed to dodge the stool, which quickly smashed into the wall behind him, breaking apart into pieces. If you all want to die, then back the hell off. Butona. I'm working on it. Damn, the man in the air is too thin. I can't get the synergy right. I'll just have to do this with my own mana. Please, make it in time. I begin to refine my internal purified mana into Terra and Pyro. The right ratio, the right timing, the right synergy. Terra, Pyro, materialization, polishing, cooling. Stop screwing around. You can still stop this. Calm the hell down. Finished. I'll leap off the ground. Please, let me get there in time. And suddenly, run your mouth got you into this mess, you little piece of... A shadow flashed to the corner of my eye. For a moment, I couldn't tell what exactly happened. Heartspawn had vanished from in front of me. In its place was Rune. Rune's body, flying from the impact of being struck by the cask. Huh? What the heck just... You bastard. I used the nearby table as a launching pad and jump. Using all my strength, I swing my sword downwards. The sword met no resistance. It was a clean slice. The cask was cleaved in two, spilling ale all over the tavern. What? The man loses his balance and falls flat on his rear. The hell? His eyes are fixated on this strange object pointed at his throat. He's gonna kill him? Things got pretty dark real quick. A transparent sword? This glass sword can cut through even metal. Your neck is nothing in comparison. It'll cut easily through it like a hot knife through butter. Listen, I'm only going to say this once. Don't move. Why, you little... He screams at me with hate, but our match is already over. As I've got his neck picked in the crown, the clattering of his boots against the floor tells me all I need to know. Rune! Milady, how is Rune? Oh! A reaction. Owie? Rune, are you okay? I'll patch you in a sec, okay? What? Oh, sorry, I must have tripped. You tripped? What's wrong? There isn't a single scratch on her. What? What the hell? Pretty weird. I think this is her whole not being able to sense thing coming into play. Are you sure you're fine? Rune just rose to her feet without a single mark or bruise. I'm fine, really, I just tripped a little. No, that's impossible. I'm 100% A-okay. Just look at me. Perfectly healthy. Hey, you three. Wait a minute. Dang. Really, thanks for the help back there. If you girls weren't around, I'd be pushing up daisies by now. No, I didn't do a thing. Save your gratitude for this girl. Oh no, I didn't do anything either. I just happened to be around and I accidentally tripped. This girl, she's still terrible at lying. Wait, aren't you... Takes a close look at Rune. Nah, that can't be. It's nothing. Never mind. Well, anyway, seriously, thanks. Please, can you let me do something to return the favor? Oh my, you don't need to, right? Really? Wait, On your shirt. Does that read Growoli's Apparel? Heck yeah, it does. The name's Hertzwin and Growoli's. Second generation of Growoli's Apparel. So you are. Then that's perfect timing. Huh? What do you mean? Well, actually, Rune explained our predicament to Hertzwin. So as you see, those two girls really stand out. So we've been looking for a new set of clothes. Oh, is that it? Then leave it to me. I'll stitch you up some clothes even nicer than what my old man could ever put out. Come with me. Wait, we're going there right this moment? It's fine, right? The night's still young. Let me do you this much, okay? Besides, you'd rather have this done as soon as you can, right? Well, that's true. Just how is he gonna tailor while drunk? Gotta strike while the iron's hot, and I'm in the mood. You let me do this tonight, I'm not gonna even ask you what these are for. Once tomorrow hits, then I'll be all sobered up, and my curiosity's gonna get the better of me, you know? It's just ridiculous. Wow, you'll make clothes for us? Sure as hell am. You girls are my saviors. You have to be the best I make yet. Well, ha-cha-cha. Wow, Vitona, look. This fabric feels really good. Oh, this is quite... Wow, you two look fantastic. Of course they do. Who do you think I am? I was totally taken unawares. Earthbound's tailoring was second to none. Anyways, I made them nice and simple, like he asked me to, but the models using the clothes are just too beautiful that they stand out anyway. Earthbound keeps looking back at Selfie as he tilts his head. Yay, he said I'm a great model. Well, of course. She was born to a king, said to be the most handsome of the land, and a queen blessed with both looks and intelligence. If she weren't beautiful, I'd be filing a complaint to Mother Nature herself. That's a bit much, ain't it? Well, that's some cute outfits, to be honest. Still though, miss. You mean me? How you like your outfit? Can't say it's the most original color palette I've ever tailed up. Black on black with a shade of gray. You're quite the looker yourself. Don't you want to put on a little more color? I think it'd look great on you. No, I'm fine with this, and it actually kind of suits. Like, I like the black on black. Color black has a tendency to absorb mana. As mana is absorbed to include your clothing, it becomes easier to feel the level of mana around you. For battlecrafters, who use crab in the moments of a split second, it isn't rare that a battle's outcome can be swayed just whether one wears black or not. Mana crafters always have to keep that function in mind for their clothing. That's weird. It's like sun, but not. Okay. Putting on cloaks though. That's how 30 years old, you two. Do you think so? I think they look pretty cute. Oh, I see. Thanks for letting me know then. Well, I actually have a cloak over there, but I'm too lazy to get it. I still have that style. Well, it is just for cosplay, so I mean. Well, pretty young ladies like yourselves really are the best for modeling and stuff. Modeling for what? Trends, fashion. It's always a changing. The fact that you girls look like this kind of prove that. The fact that you girls like this kind of looks is proof that it'll be an end thing again soon. You got a point there. Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've done apples like this. This pretty. Feels great. Thank you so much, Mr. Hertzwan. Anytime. Wait, weren't you fired? Can we just waltz in here and do all this? Ah, yeah, that's fine. Oh, Coop just says whatever he wants to. So you gotta learn to let it go. Otherwise, you ain't gonna last. What happened between you two? He said something real crazy to me. Insane, absurd, totally not something you'd ever say to your own flesh and blood son. Family business, eh? It's not something that'll always go smoothly. What did he say to you? Told me not to drink while I'm on the job. Sounds perfectly rational to me. You were clearly in the wrong there. I was channeling up some suits for a bro's wedding. It's like the rule that you drink to celebrate good times. There is no such rule. Well, most people do drink, but not on the job. Yeah, I'd say save it for the wedding, fam. Yo, Hertzwan, you okay, familiar? Sorry, ladies, just give me a moment here. Hertzwan steps aside and begins to converse with the couple who passed by. The fabric here makes it so easy to move. Indeed. You look really great in those outfits. He really wasn't joking. The materials he used were fantastic. The quality of the cloth is just as good, maybe even better than my formal wear outfit. I wonder how much this could have cost if we were gonna pay. What's with that dry laugh? Take a look at the store's price earlier. How much would these have been? You know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Was it that expensive? Just who is this Hertzwan fellow? Sorry about that, ladies. Was that your friend? Yeah, well, actually he's a guy I bump into sometimes at Evil's. Hey, Hertzwan. I heard you picked a fight in this tavern, is that true? Huh? It wasn't a big deal. Don't put too much worry on my fragile little heart now, okay? Worry you? Me? Again, Hertzwan heads over to converse with the lady who passed us by. Oh, and if you say so then. Come on, no need to pout like that. Just head over there some time for dinner next time, just the two of us. What do you say? Not a chance. Not even a chance. Well, if you insist. Heck yeah, I do. I'm up for it any time. After they finish talking, the lady leaves. Sorry for bailing again. You sure know a lot of people. We're the only place that tailors up formal outfits. When you've been doing it this long, you and your customers are practically best buddies. Well, it's good that you know people. I mean, better than not knowing anyone. Archwin takes out a flask of alcohol and swirls it around, inhaling the vapors. Just kind of like... Don't you think you've been drinking too much? You should slow your pace a little. It's fine, I gotta do this. It's part of my job, too. Drinking is a part of your job? Yeah, it sure is. City needs a village idiot, a class act, someone to bring on the laughter. What do you mean by that? Everyone in the city's tired, exhausted. These here parts, every day there's news about how mono-related sickness is spreading, how outer pole's borders shrinking. Just gets to you. Everyone's on edge. The borders of the outer pole are shrinking? Never heard of that phenomenon before. Actually, now that you mention it, we haven't heard any good information about that in a while. About ladies, you know, in times like these, tough times, that people have to laugh, to smile. You gotta enjoy every day we're on this planet. Mr. Hertzwan. What? I think you're a fantastic person. It ain't nothing, I just love my booze. Hertzwan laughed up a storm. Don't laugh too hard, or you'll hurt yourself like last time. Anyway. Thanks. Aw, that's a cute little thing. No way, really? It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh, and food? Farming and agriculture are just booming back in my country. That's incredible. I know, right? Just amazing, really. She has that sparkle in her eyes. I guess she loves her country. Exactly. Your homeland seems like a fun place. I'm so envious. It's from such a wonderful place. Why would you want to leave just to travel? Oh, did I say something I shouldn't have? Just say we have some things to deal with. To put it another way, we're not so much traveling as we are making our way back home. We didn't intend for this to happen. Oh, well, I'm sorry for bringing all that up. No, it's fine, don't worry about it. I've never been to San Arjuridza myself, but from what I've heard, the continent's pretty far away, isn't it? Yes, it is. On the complete opposite side of the planet, there isn't a place farther than that. Curses. It's the age of exploration right now. While it may sound like the perfect time to adventure, the truth is that all the other nations are busy trying to protect and expand their own territories. Our chaos. Honestly, we need to get back home as soon as we can, but we're in a bind. We're absolutely novices at traveling, so we don't even know how long this journey will take. So does that mean that I've done nothing but get in your way as I was dragging you all over town? Not at all. It's nothing to be concerned about at all, Rune. But we were only able to gather this much in supplies with the amount of money we had thanks to Rune after all. She's right, we're really great to you, Rune. So hold your head up high, okay? Oh, okay. Lots of trying to think of the word. Lots of empty space between each sentence, I guess. Well, thanks very much for everything today. You know what? You're a good person. Although, I have my suspicions. You seem alright. I like you. You got a good spot on my waifu charts. Well, thanks for everything everything today. No, the gratitude is all ours. Thank you so much for helping us today, Rune. I share her sentiments. You have my gratitude, Rune. Oh, I know. Hey, Rune. What is it? Valserio? What? Huh? Okay, you do this. Selfie sticks her hand out with her thumb and pinky spread out while the other three are kept together. Rune makes Selfie's gesture and they do a Ruthinghine style handshake. Good job, Rune. What was that? Bisariol. It's a greeting we say in our country's native language. It means luck be with you. Pretona. With every encounter, luck is part of the beginning and of the end. And it's one of the traditional sayings we have from our country. Whenever you greet or say goodbye to someone, just tell them Bisariol. Selfie. This has been the best, funnest day I've had in my entire life. Your kindness brings me to tears. Oh, don't exaggerate. Pitona. Bisariol to you, too. Yeah. Bisariol. I shake her hand. She sure cries easily. Well, the sun's slowly set now. We can walk it back. Yeah? Did she just say yeah? It's alright, I'm fine. No need to worry about me. I don't think anyone in the city would even think of doing stuff to me, like kidnapping or whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yes. Will you two be leaving town by tomorrow? That's the plan. Tomorrow morning. Is that so? Why do you ask? What about evening? Nope, noon. Could you please wait for me until noon? Huh? What are you planning? Hey, Ritana, you awake? I am. What do we do tomorrow? Think about Rune? There's something I'd like to give you. I don't think she has any hidden intentions. I've kept her eye on her behavior all day today, and she seems to be genuinely doing this out of her kindness. Of course she is, Bitona. You've always been so suspicious of everyone. I'm your guardian, after all. Just treat it like an occupational disease. I know. We've been together for so long, right? I wonder what she wants to give us, though. She wants to give you a good bonus. Well, shall we extend our stay to just noontime tomorrow, then? Of course. We managed to make a friend. Who knows when the next time we'll meet will be. I can understand what you're feeling exactly. Ah, she certainly has her peculiarities, but I've grown rather fond of Rune as well. Who wouldn't? Even though we need to get back to Ridlinghide as soon as we can, I figure another few hours wouldn't hurt. There's another reason why we need to leave this place as soon as we can. Is my phone? Okay. It's a number I don't know. This place, the outer pole. It's called that because it's beyond the reach of the mana streams emanated from the 4 mana poles. Yeah, I know that much. And it's because there's so little mana that sediment costs so much, right? Indeed. By the way, how are you feeling right now? Huh? Well, I guess I'm pretty tired. Did do quite a lot of walking and all. That's not what I meant. It's true that we've expended quite a lot of our stamina. However, the exhaustion you feel stems primarily from the lack of mana. What? Our bodies are not accustomed to a land with this little mana. It's akin to a place that doesn't have enough oxygen. Is that dangerous? It will be quite taxing on your body, but it's nothing life-threatening. Even though we need to get back to Ridlinghide as soon as we can, I figure another few hours wouldn't hurt. Is climatizing a bad thing? Don't you think it's rather strange? Apart from special areas like these, mana is present all throughout the planet. If mana is present in that area, it's just so lacking that it affects your way of life, then you can just move elsewhere. So why don't the people of the outer pole do the same? Oh, the reason's simple. Even if they want to, they can't leave. Well, why not? Being raised in a land rich with mana, staying for a short while in a place that has much left of it isn't too difficult. Our bodies will eventually get used to the small amount of mana and we continue with our lives as normal. However, the opposite of that is not possible. Why not? A person's mana system develops in the first 6 to 9 months of their life, based on the concentration of mana in their surroundings. The process determines their internal absolute limit for storing mana. And for the rest of the person's life, their body will continue to take in mana from the atmosphere using that absolute limit as something as a benchmark. However, in the case of people who are born and raised in the outer pole, limit is good 0. Bodies have been able to have become unable to metabolize mana. If someone like that were to go to a place with an incredibly high concentration of mana, this phenomenon where the mana present in the air forces itself into the body. Seeing this, as this mana cannot be metabolized in the body, do you know what it is to the body? It's poison. Yes, in other words, mana shock occurs. Oh no. Maybe they can just slowly get used to more and more mana. Even if they weaken their mana consumption rate, it's said that it's something that can't be trained up. Well, shucks, fam, I ain't going there anytime, dude. The fact there are no people leaving the outer pole is proof of this. For those who've grown up with mana, there's no resource more valuable. But for those who have no connection to it, there isn't a thing more dangerous. Similar to taking a fish that can only live in fresh water and suddenly tossing it into salt water. The phone. Stop. Who is it?
Call from no.
Okay, I don't even know that. Okay. And the other reason is why. And that is the other reason as to why we need to leave as soon as possible. This is only based on what I heard, but our bodies can only last for 5 days. We absolutely cannot spend any longer than that in the outer pole. If we don't take care, then we may be forever confined to this place. Knowing all this, do you still intend to wait till noon tomorrow? I'll wait. Very well then. Once we gotten back to Rusinghide, I was gonna send Rune an invitation and ask her to come over and visit us. But with Mashuk and all, it's not possible, is it? No, it's not. And that means our meeting tomorrow with her is our last. Aww. We've only known each other for a really short time, but that doesn't change the fact that Rune's my friend. Because if I can't even treasure my friends, then being able to treasure the people of my country would be impossible for me. Sorry, Ritona. Know that I'm being selfish and that I'm dragging you along into more danger. Nonsense, milady. Your will is mine. Really, I'm so sorry. Don't be. I think your sentiment is truly admirable. Aw. Do I sense some... Can I smell some romance brewing? Please trust your discernment. Stand by your decision no matter what. Sad face. She's late. And that will be the end for that chapter. So, let me just go back to the title. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow if you want to keep updated with whenever I'm streaming. And if you are on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe to keep updated with what I'm doing. And also, if you're on Twitch, you can subscribe as well, so you can get functions like, you get a little subscriber badge, like if you type in the chat, let me just do a quick little hello, you can get a little star badge you can see next to your name. You can get immunity to slow mode, which, to be honest, I wouldn't even worry about that. You get custom commands, like you can do, I have one right now called Dangan Waifu, so you put that in, you get a little waifu from Danganronpa, and apparently mine is Fuyuhiko, so that's pretty awesome. And also, pretty soon we will be getting custom emotes, so can't wait for that to happen. So if you want to, it's $4.99 a month, or you can choose bigger plans depending on what you want. So I'll probably tailor some more stuff in the future. I'm new to the whole thing. And if you're on YouTube, my social media is below in the description, and in Twitch, it's in my Twitch panels. So if you want to know what I'm doing off camera, you can just check those things out. I'm very frequent on those, like Twitter and stuff like that. So, see you in the next one. Peace.